when writing your final year project, you should understand that the referencing is of utmost importance. And if you don't know how to do that, then this video is for you, because in today's video I'm going to be sharing a lot of details about the Harvard method of referencing for the medical students, and particularly the medical laboratory science students. And if you know that this is something you're struggling with, then you should stick to the end of this video, because you're going to be learning a lot by engaging in this video. So first things first, this Harvard method of referencing follows a certain format which I will be talking about right about now. So the first things you should know when writing your references is that there is the in-text citation, and there is also the full reference list that comes at the end of your project work. And everything I'll be talking about in today's video, the whole referencing style and all that, I'm just going to be sharing them on the screen for easier understanding. So you should know that in-text citation basically just involves writing the name of the authors of that publication and the year. When you cite an author of certain work, when you write it in your research work, then you have to, if that's publication just has one author, then you write the name of the author, that's the surname or whatever name that comes first, with the year of the publication. And if it is two authors that wrote that particular publication, you write the names of the authors and the year of publication, just as you're seeing it now. And then when there are two, like more than two authors, instead of writing all that authors in your in-text citation, you go ahead to write the first name of the author that comes there, and then you write et al. With the year. The name comes first, or the first name comes first, and the et al. And the years. So that is something to bear in mind when writing your in-text citation. And just know that for every thing, especially in your literature review, for every work you get, you actually have to cite these authors. And for every diagram that you find and you add in your work, you have to put the reference for that particular diagram. So now when you come over to your referencing list, this is where the main work comes in, honestly. And if you don't understand how this goes, then you're really going to have problems with your whole referencing, honestly. So I would like to tell you that when you're writing your project work, as you are writing, my dear, try and be referencing, because it is very, very important. If you don't reference immediately, you'll find out that after writing your project work, you may have forgotten the areas where you generated your resources from, and it will be so difficult to start referencing the whole thing from the beginning. So as you're finding your works, you're going to the reference list to write it immediately. It is very, very important. So the format that this follows is, first of all, you have the names of the authors, and then you have the year of the publication. After that, you have the title of the publication, and then you have the journal name. That is the name of that journal where this publication was published basically. And then after that, you have the volume, the issue, and the page number. So now I'm just going to try to explain this in more details, and starting with the names of the authors. So now when you write for more than two authors, in your in-text citation, you might have actually written Okoro et al. 2022, but now in your reference list, you're not going to write that et al. Again, because there are a lot of authors that must have taken part in publishing or writing that publication. So you are expected to write the full list of the authors. If there are 50 authors, 60, 100, 20, 30, you're supposed to write everything at the back. And when you're writing it, the surname comes first, and then the abbreviation of their names, their other names, like maybe Okoro J.A., Adamu B.A., that is how you're supposed to write it, and you write it for the full list of authors that were involved in that publication. And then the next thing that comes there is the year of the publication, and this is written in brackets. So that is something else. And then after that, you write the title of the publication, and after that you write the name of the journal. And this name of journal, it comes in italics, like you italicize it, and you're supposed to write it in full. When you're writing your project, when you see references, you might actually see some names or some journal names that that were cut short. like they didn't write it in full, so you are expected to find the full names of these journals and write it in full and in italics. That is something else. And then you go about finding the volume, the issue, and the page number. These are things that you actually look for, because you might not find it very easily. When you even find, when you cite that work, you might not find the full things that you're looking for. So you actually do some sort of research, stuff regarding this whole reference list. And yeah, just as you're seeing it on the screen right now, this is how you are supposed to write it, like this, no addition, no subtraction. So I hope this makes sense to you. And yeah, I want you to also know that when you're writing your reference, and especially at the reference list, for every reference you have there, it should have an author. Because if you have if you actually put a reference that does not have an author, then it is not regarded as a reference. So you should look out for references that have authors, like actual names of people, or something that came from the WHO or any recognized health body. These are things that you should look out for. So yeah, I hope this video made sense to you, and I hope I was able to explain a bit of what is to be expected when writing your referencing. And if you have further questions regarding this whole thing, or even videos you would like to see from me regarding the whole project work, you can leave them in the comment section. And yeah, my name is Grace. I make videos like this just to help you medical students just navigate your way through school. I also make videos to help the layman make more informed decisions regarding their health. So if this is something you would like to see on my channel, or you enjoyed this video, please do well to subscribe. Share this video to anyone who you think might find it helpful. I mean, I believe there are people who are struggling with this whole referencing, and yeah, I believe this video is going to come true for them, honestly. So please subscribe, share, and like this video as well, because it helps it to spread to more people. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.